Welcome to INCRadio, Hawaii Pacific. Featuring the brothers and sisters of the Ecclesiastical District of Hawaii Pacific. Mahalo for tuning in. See you soon.
Good evening and a very good afternoon. Welcome to INCRadio Hawaii Pacific. You can see that we're all together. We're not separated by screens no more. We're here live at the local congregation of Waipahu. Local congregation of Waipahu, say hello. I like the sound of that. One more time. Hello. One more time. No, I was joking. Again, welcome to INCRadio Hawaii Pacific. We missed you from last week, and we're so glad that you joined us here today. I hope you can continue to comment down, like, share, and hashtag what locale you're from so we can read it out and we know exactly where you're from. I'm not here alone, as you can see. Again, we're not separated by screens. We're just separated by a few inches. My co-host here, Sister Jeline. Say what's up.
What's up?
How
Hello,
are you doing
everyone.
today,
I'm
sis?
Sister Julian. I'm doing great, Brother Josh. How are you doing?
I'm doing very, very wonderful. This is my first time actually hosting with you. Isn't that crazy?
Really?
It is.
I just realized that. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Congratulations. Round of applause for Sister Jeline.
What's for Brother Josh?
Oh, round of applause for me too.
We're from the same locale. We
We
still
are.
haven't hosted together.
Yeah, I
We've
know.
done a lot of things together. But
Yes.
host.
Yes. Well, I'm so glad that you're here. Next up, you're going to be hosting by yourself. We're
Oh,
so
great.
excited. I'm just joking. But we're not here alone. Our special guest for today to talk about her life as a high school student transferring out into the college and adult life. We have our sister, Alyssa.
Hello.
You can round of applause for Sister Alyssa as well. How are you doing, Sister Alyssa?
Doing good, Brother Josh.
You know, just as a little preface, tell us who you are, where you're from, and how about a fun fact about yourself?
Okay, so hello, brethren. My name is Alyssa Gwendolyn Tawiwaga. I am from the locale of Kunia. Hello. And a fun fact about me is I do two sports.
Ooh, what are those
Nice.
sports?
Those two sports are track and field and volleyball.
Ooh, very cool. Round of applause again for Sister Alyssa. I think that's the coolest thing. We have our very own laugh track. We have our very own applause as well. We're ready. One more time. Applause one more time.
The applause button.
I hope you guys can actually hear that. Imagine it's just quiet.
Laugh.
Oh, we should have, you know how like they have in the live recording?
Yeah.
We should have that. Anyway, again, today we're going to be talking about life as a student and as a church officer, someone who's very active in church, but also very active in her studies. So that is going to be Sister Alyssa. But first, before we start our show, we'd like to give our special thanks to these very special people who allow us to have platforms like these that we can continue to show the world how awesome Hawaii Pacific is. Again, special thanks to our executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, along with our SEPSI coordinator, Brother Angelo Aranio Manalo, for allowing us, again, to have platforms just like these. We'd also like to say thank you to our district supervising minister, Brother Jem H. Paitan, along with his family, our assistant district minister, Brother Ador Apostol, along with his family, and our CFO overseer, Brother Brandon Pacheco. And of course, we cannot forget the support from all of the ministers, ministerial workers, and their families here in the District of Hawaii Pacific. Now, we're all here, we're together. They're here. They don't have to log into a link, even though you should be on the link, you know. But if you're wondering how you can watch us every single live stream video that we put out here on INCRadio, this is how you can do it. Go to this website. It's www. What was that, Sis Julene? www.youtube.com. So it's youtube.com. Search up INCRadio DZEM 954. What were the numbers, Sister Julene?
954.
Exactly.
Pretty
What
sure.
was the number, Sister Lorna?
954.
954. Congratulations. It's INCRadio DZEM 954. She just said it. You want to be a host?
You want to be a host, Sister Lorna? You can take my place, but
Everyone comment down. We want Sister Lorna as a host.
Exactly.
Yes. See, again,
we'll give you a shout out.
We'll give her a special shout out. And then we can have 3 hosts from Waipahu.
Yes, we can.
We do. Actually, everyone here behind us is going to be a future host No, I'm just joking. But when you get to there on the YouTube channel, again, INCRadio DZM954, go ahead and click on the subscribe button. Right now, it may say subscribe, but after you click it, it's going to say unsubscribe. But don't click that button. Instead, click the button that is next to it. It is a little bell notification. When you click that, you will get notified of every single new video live stream that we put out here on INCRadio. But that is how you watch. So go ahead, spread the word, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your loved ones, and invite them here to INCRadio Hawaii Pacific. Now you know how to tune in. Now you know how to watch. But what is next up in our rundown, Sister Julian?
Now we'll be mentioning future activities in our district. Right now, we only have one confirmed. So on April 28th is our CFO day, which is usually in May. But it'll be in April this year.
This year.
It'll be in April this year.
Thank you so much.
And for Oahu, it'll be at the Eva Beach compound. And what am I gonna say?
Yeah.
And right now we will be going into our icebreaker. Our icebreaker question for tonight is: if you could have any superpower, what would it be? My answer is all of them.
All of the superpowers.
Every single superpower.
Okay. Instead of having the superpower of all superpowers, what would be a specific one for you?
A specific superpower?
Mhm.
Ah,
There's a lot to pick from,
there
right?
is a lot to pick from.
Right.
I would say, you might have to come back to me.
We'll come
Brother
back to
Josh.
Sister Julian. How about Sister Alyssa, our special guest tonight? Any superpower, what would it be?
I think the superpower that I would pick is probably teleportation.
Teleportation.
And where would be the first place you teleport to?
Definitely not the bottom of the sea.
I think, yeah,
That's
you
a
shouldn't do that.
pretty good choice.
Yeah.
Alyssa.
That's actually pretty smart of you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's either the bottom of the sea or
Wait.
You want to
That
go to
you
the
wanna
bottom?
go to
actually,
the-
hold on. What
You don't want to go
I
to the
don't
bottom.
want. I don't want to go to the bottom of the sea.
Uh-huh.
So maybe like the clouds.
The
You'd
cloud.
like to be
Oh,
in the
right.
clouds.
Well, I mean,
Either way, you can't breathe.
yeah, it's gonna be really cold there.
I mean, what does clouds actually feel like?
What
Water.
do clouds feel? Do they feel like
Yeah,
water?
right. Because they're.
Have you been
just-
in the clouds, Brother
I
Josh?
have, sister.
Wow.
You know when you drive up Haleakala
Oh,
or
Oh,
any of the
yeah.
mountains, right, mom? Right, mom? We were sticking our arm out on
I don't know.
And
It does.
Probably
it's
the
very
clouds.
cold.
probably water. But
Water.
if
Probably the
you
clouds. You just teleport there.
Yeah.
You
okay,
no way of
besides
being
the
up.
clouds and not at the bottom of the ocean, where would be a destination you'd like to go?
Australia.
Australia.
Wow.
Wow.
Why?
I don't know. Like,
Mhm.
I don't feel like anyone has ever been there a lot. So, and I want to see a kangaroo.
That's
You teleport to the
answer.
nearest kangaroo then.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty good one. Okay, Sister Julian, we've had enough time to think about your answer. What about you?
I think I would say teleportation as well. Gas is pretty expensive.
Gas is expensive.
I don't want
Right,
to
Mom?
pay for that anymore. Doesn't your mom drive a hybrid?
My mom does drive a hybrid, but again, it's so easy.
Gas
because it
is
a hybrid,
expensive.
right?
Mm.
Yeah.
How about you,
Cool.
Brother Josh?
For me, okay, I was thinking about this a lot, and I was always into the comics, and I always used to marvel at their coolness, and it would be super speed. I think super speed is the coolest thing.
The
Yeah, be there.
Flash.
I'd be there in a flash. And I wouldn't be that character who was trademarked, but I would have super speed. I think that would be pretty cool. But you know what? We're not the only ones that are here right now. We have our audience behind us again. So how about we ask our audience, Sister Alyssa, if I can have your mic so I can talk to these brethren here. All right, we're going to be talking like this now. Sister Lorna, who is actually right behind us. Sister Julian, you can move back a little bit this way.
No,
she
doesn't want superpower.
She doesn't want superpower. She's perfectly fine as she is. She already has the superhuman energy from our Almighty
Exactly.
God. High five for that. That was a good answer. Sister Sanse, who is actually right behind Sister Lorna. Sister Sanse, for you, what superpower would it be?
Time travel.
Actually, you know what? How about you hold the mic and then you say it. What power would it be?
I would have time travel.
And why would it be time travel?
So then I can go back to the past and fix my mistakes.
Oh.
But the mistakes that you made you who you are today. So that is also a lesson that you learn, that you can be a better human being.
Inspirational.
I know, right? I know. I'm pretty cool at that. Anyone else? Anyone else who wants to say a superpower? Brother Nigel, Do you have a superpower you want to have? He's thinking. He's looking up in the sky like this. Is there any superpower
He
you
wants
want?
to fly. That's why he's looking up.
Perhaps he wants to fly
You
too.
want to fly, but
No, he doesn't.
hard no.
He shook his head. No, that's okay. Kaena, no. Sister Annabelle. Sister Nori, my mother. No.
Brother Patrick.
Brother Patrick. Where's Brother Patrick?
Brother Patrick's standing.
Patrick, Patrick, I know you would love a superpower. What would it be, brother? He doesn't want
He doesn't-
superpowers either.
Wow.
That's okay. Sister
Sister.
Sister Gwen. Oh, Sister Gwen. You're- How about for you, sister? What superpower would you have? We're waiting for her answer. We're expecting the waiting. What power would you have? I really like that power. I think that's the power of like superhuman.
That's what all of the above.
Thank you so much. That was a really good.
Power to say what's on her mind.
Yeah, the power to think. I like that one. I like that one.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was our icebreaker. I wonder, is there anyone that's on the YouTube right now? That's how Brother
Let's
Jordan says
check
it.
it
On the
out.
YouTube, who has any powers that they'd like to have?
Our very own brother Joseph on call said teleportation. Teleportation. Teleportation to save on gas and faster transportation. That was my answer as well.
Yes, that's pretty smart.
Superhuman energy, said our very own brother Jordan.
Mm.
Let's see.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we're waiting. Sister Jemima Dela Cruz is saying superpower.
Superpower.
That's
Just superpower.
Just,
Just
You know what? While we're here in the comment section, how about we go all the way to the top and shout out who is listening right now? I'll start off. Sister Wilma Malanog is saying hashtag Wahiwa. They're only saying their local congregations right now. So let's go to the one who has a message. Is Brother Robbie Aquino. I wonder where he's from. He says aloha, happy viewing. Hashtag Waipahu. Is Brother Robbie here right now? Brother Robbie isn't here, but he's here on
probably
the
outside.
YouTube. Kajuvi Reyes says happy viewing and aloha Friday po hashtag Kunia. Brother Jordan, our awesome producer for radio, is saying aloha po. Thanks for tuning in. Daniel Martinez says good evening po Kajem and family from hashtag Eva. Sister Janella, our Kadiwa president, is saying happy aloha Friday po from hashtag Maili. Sister Jeline, any comments that you want to read right now? Ooh,
I saw one from Kajem I wanted to read.
yeah.
From Kajem, it said, shout out to our brethren gathering there now in Waipahu. Great to see you all there, brethren. Let's get another round of applause.
Woo!
Applause button.
And actually, he answered our question when
he
it came
did?
to the superpower. He said the power of prayer.
Oh, wow.
Brethren, can I get a I really hope this is picking up. I'm gonna check it later. Kuya Stan from Canada. He's saying my superpower will be superhuman energy. More time to serve our Lord God.
I
Smiley
like
face.
that.
I like that. Kashjai. Okay, next one. We're gonna Gunners. But that is our icebreaker for today. We're gonna be reading our comments, even those who are just shouting out and saying hello later on after this very, very quick station break. So please continue to watch. You can put your phone down, wash your hands. When's the last time you washed your hands?
Oh, wow.
But just wait.
I didn't think of that.
Really quickly, we're gonna go on a very quick station break. Great tech.
Are you ready for some family fun? Join the Candelera family and the Codis family as they verse each other in a series of games that will test their family teamwork skills. Only here on INCRadio Australia Family Fun Games on March 24, 2024, 3 p.m. Philippine time, 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. See you there!
You are listening to Iglesianicristo Radio, the voice of truth.
And welcome back to INCRadio Hawaii Pacific. That was a very quick station break. I told you it was going to be fast. But we're back again, just in case you forgot our names. I'm Brother Joshua Galang. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. Next to me is Sister.
Julie, nice to see you. Nice to meet you.
Next to her is Sister.
Alyssa.
Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. There you go. But again, today we're going to be talking about life as a student and life as an active church officer. But before we continue, we just want to shout out someone who's really, really cool. Uh, some of the ministers that is saying hello and what's one of them is Oliver Gabantina. He's saying hello po Kalinmo from Naalehu. And speaking of Kalinmo, he's actually tuning in right now. He's saying aloha everyone, along with aloha po Kajem Baitan. Just shout out to you, Kalinmo. We miss you here in the District of Hawaii Pacific po. But going on, our first question for today, Sister Alyssa, are you ready?
Yes, brother.
Yes. Okay. Here we go. Again, it's coming to a time where a lot of your schoolwork is coming to a head, and it's the end of your third quarter.
Yes.
You're getting into your fourth quarter.
Yes, brother.
Okay, so it's your last quarter as a senior. First and foremost, how do you feel?
Ooh.
I felt that.
Senioritis kicking in? Or
Yeah.
I think it's been kicking in ever since like
freshman year?
freshman year.
That was me too. That was me too.
hmm
Okay, but how do you feel? You're just on the cusp of the next chapter of your life.
Honestly, I feel really prepared, and I did overcome like a lot of challenges and trials, but it's a learning lesson, so I feel pretty prepared for my future.
And I'm glad well, I'm not glad that you went through the trials, but I'm glad that you mentioned it because that is actually our first question for today. I know, it's like she knew what the question was going to be. Everyone say go.
This is so much
It's
fun.
really good. Anyway, the first question that we have for you, Sister Alyssa, what are some challenges that you have gone through, but most especially challenges that you've overcome?
So just to like go down the list of like what challenges I went through. So there is, time management, self-motivation, and also like being too involved and overwhelmed with the activities that I take part in. And, once it comes to those, um, being too involved is kind of again overwhelming. And by that, I do use like certain resources and my own self because I want to feel more organized and more completed. So some resources that I use is actually managing apps, and for example like a to-do list or probably a calendar. Something else that I overcome these challenges with or overcome these challenges is by finding things that I enjoy. So some things that I actually enjoy is listening to music, athletics, and also arts and crafts. So, for example, painting or making slime. So,
Slime.
I love slime.
That'll be our next episode.
ooh, DIY.
DIY
That'd be a great
DIY.
idea.
That is a great idea. Comment
Yeah.
down if you think that's a
ASMR
good.
episode.
And of course, as being a proud member of the Church of Christ, I would always pray to our Almighty God to, guide me throughout the trials and challenges of my own life.
I really like how you ended that on a spiritual note.
Mhm.
Let's go back. Talking about, when you feel overwhelmed in terms of like school activities, how did you really decide that okay, this is, where I need to manage my time a lot better? And how did writing it down in the calendar or keeping note of the specific things that you're going to do help you?
Honestly, I feel like by doing those like organization and managing, I feel like those really impact me a lot. And um, what else to say? um, can you repeat the last part? Sorry.
Like specifically, using the applications that you use
Mhm.
or having a physical calendar, how did that help you?
You gonna say something?
Like, how do you decide which to prioritize first? That's
So
another thing.
So for me, I do have like a set list of which extracurricular activities that I want to prioritize. So of course, I would prioritize church first, and then I would prioritize my academics, and then athletics, and then continue on. And within those extracurriculars and all of these activities, I would break it down and see like what are the types of things that can be flexible to my own schedule.
I like that. So you broke it down and you continued to break it down in
Continuous.
terms of what your priority
Yeah,
would be.
technically like branches of each activity and extracurriculars that I do. Yeah.
Cool. That is a very good answer. That's something that I think everyone can benefit from or apply to their own life. How about Sister Julie, what is the next question? Oh, yeah.
So I know how we talked about how you're on your last quarter of high school. I know you're feeling prepared. You sound pretty prepared. But we're wondering, what do you want to get into after high school? Where are you planning on studying? What do you want to study? What do you want to become?
That is a lot on me.
Sorry.
It's okay.
How about like what do you want to pursue right after high school?
So I get this question a lot, and like over time it changes. So
Mhm.
of course, when I was little, I wanted to become like
An
a police woman.
Oh, police woman.
Wow.
I
Wow.
know, right?
Wow.
I was shocked too.
Wow.
Okay, but anyways,
Serious.
something that
Police
like I
woman.
want to pursue after high school is probably studying in business administration or hospitality and tourism.
Mm.
And from those type of majors, I would pursue my career in becoming a flight attendant or even like a business marketing manager.
Cool. Is yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
We're friends, right? I'll get flight benefits. I'm
Ooh.
joking.
You will.
everyone here will get flight benefits.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries.
It's like so you wanted to, in terms of business admin, get into the
Mhm.
business of like flights in general.
More like the
Airline industry?
marketing, business admin and marketing,
Mhm.
or like hospitality and tourism.
How would that work for like that? Like what would you do?
Huh?
How would you be marketing for?
For like hospitality?
Yeah.
Oh, so when it comes to hospitality and tourism, Hawaii is like known for like their tourism industry and all of those fun stuff. And I would use like my own marketing skills. So actually in school they teach us about marketing. So like promoting like what are the types of flights, how much it costs, and all of those fun stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Wow.
That's really,
Right.
where would you market it to? Like, would you use? I don't know, sister. I don't know. I'm not in that career field.
It's okay. It's okay. Where would I market it to? Yeah,
People- like, what
people.
type
So
of
like
people?
television or commercials
mm.
or
Nice.
pamphlets.
So, in terms of that, what would be your part in that commercial or
marketing,
yeah.
we're like speaking about what we do as what we do in the hospitality and tourism industry, and like, Josh is making me laugh at the same time.
No, I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
And we can. I kind of blanked out with the answer because I. She laughed.
I'm sorry. I'll look away. I'll look away.
Fine.
It's okay. But yeah, just like marketing to people about like what we do in the industry and how can it really benefit the community and environment.
Perfect. Does
Right.
everyone
Yes.
understand what she's doing?
Yes.
I
brother.
completely understand as well. Let's go
Yeah.
on to the last question. Again, we see that you're a very active student. The fact that you have to manage your time meticulously means that you have a lot of items that you need to attend to. So when it comes to not only your schoolwork, but your personal life, and most especially your top priority, as you said, church, how do you balance those? How do you differ, which to prioritize?
Well, we all know that high school is like a very eye-opening experience, and it does get you like, to places where you want to be. So, how I prioritize my own school life and church life is actually like, again, I manage myself through certain resources and and like yeah, I do manage myself through certain resources, and within my academic life, I'm also prioritizing like earning my associates in liberal arts degree and my high school diploma with honors. And it's
Okay.
kind of bashing up with my other lives, but
Your other lives.
my other life.
What?
No,
Uh-oh.
I mean church life. But again, I do manage myself, and when it comes to church, I'm also a part of the district CFO. So
Great.
yeah. Like when it comes to my academics, I check up with my teachers and advisors to like help me go or like sorry, to continue with my academic progress checks
Mhm.
and like make certain appointments so that I know that I'm on track on things. And when it comes to my church life, I do have fellow officers that do help me along the way. So they do like, we plan meetings, we make our monthly slides, we do all of those fun stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Like you can't do anything on your own.
No,
Like, you
I
always like even if you think you can do stuff on your own, you're always gonna want or need someone to help
Mhm.
you. Yeah, that's great. It's great to have a support system.
Yes.
People to keep you in check and stuff.
That's great.
That's
I like
great.
I like that little tidbit that you just added there, Sis Julie.
that
That's right. It's true. Like you have so much, and you realize that you're not superhuman. None of us are, and of course we get the superhuman energy, but that doesn't mean we can take everything on our own. So it's important. There is a power in delegation. So knowing where you can give, especially as a district CFO officer, you have those officers for a reason. You can't. It's not just you who's doing that, but there's other people who are more than willing to help you as well. So that's really really good. But I don't think we actually asked you this in the beginning. What duties do you have, Sister Alyssa?
Oh boy.
Let's hear. Let's
gonna
hear.
be here in
Okay.
a couple minutes.
No, we're not Sister Julie. Okay. So of course I am a district vice president.
Nice.
So yeah. Also I'm a Children's Worship Service or CWS chairperson for my own locale, a local secretary, and a proud member of the Church of Christ.
I
That
just
is
heard.
a duty in itself.
I just heard that they actually can't hear the applause, so we have to applause really really loud. So one more time, applause really really loud. Go.
I hope they heard that.
That applause is for you, Sister Alyssa. Thank you again for joining us on the show. Because guess what? We're actually 2 minutes away, and we have to start closing the show now. Everyone go, aww.
Aww.
I know
My
the
bad.
show went by so fast. But before we close out, thank you again, by the way, for giving us your wonderful answers and telling us how to balance your life between school, personal, and most especially church. But Sister Alyssa, our last question to you: what shout outs do you want to give?
Okay, so hello, brethren, from the local congregation of Kunia and Waha, and also Waipahu. To my own family, the Taliwaga family, the district CFO officers and fellow Bini officers, and all the brethren who is watching tonight's podcast or show.
Podcast.
Podcast.
Video podcast.
Great podcast.
Great podcast.
You can actually see us.
Yeah.
But
That's it.
again, thank you so much, Sister Jeline. What do we have to
Now
close out
on
the show
to
tonight?
some more special thanks. Of course, thank you again to our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our CFO Coordinator and Subsea President, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo, our District Minister, Kajem H. Paitan, and Assistant District Minister, Ka Ador Apostol, and the CFO Overseer, Ka Brandon Pacheco, and to all of their families, thank you, thank you, thank you. This wouldn't be possible without you. Thank you to all of our ministers and workers in this district. We can't
Yeah, we can't
do
have-
this without you.
Without your support, exactly. But up next is INCRadio Bicol region. So do not click away. Keep watching because I can guarantee you do not want to miss a single second. Thank you again for tuning in to INCRadio Hawaii Pacific. We shall see you next week. Aloha! Everyone wave! I'm going to shrink down like this. Make sure you- Yes, aloha, aloha. Kuitek, you can close this out. We're going to keep waving. Everyone just keep waving. Everyone you can go, woo!
I hope they can hear that.
We're still here.
Hello.
That's
Alright.
completely fine, brethren. That just means they want us to. Oh, come on. Everyone, okay. Bye. Brush your teeth. Wash your hands. Floss. See you all.